Welcome to Heaving Bosoms, the podcast where two best friends recap romance novels while taking deep breaths and walking down memory lane. Hey HBs! Sabrina and I have made some decisions. Don't worry, it's not terrible, but it is changing our programming schedule for the month of May. Some non-podcast shit has hit the proverbial fan in both my and Sabrina's lives at the same time, and so we're taking a mid-year break with re-releases of our first episodes together. Ultimately, she and I are totally okay, and Patreon will still get new content, but we need a little space to breathe and reset, and this allows us to do that. Speaking of Patreon, I want to send the most gratitude to these patrons. Welcome and thank you, Kayla C., Birdie59, Sophie, Charlotte B., Brooklyn P., and Heather C. So for the next 3 weeks, we're going to revisit The Bride by Julie Garwood. It's a Highlander Times gem that we couldn't get enough of, and the tangents abound. Here's part 1 of 6 of The Bride by Julie Garwood.
Yo, I have so much shit to say about this book.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So, I guess we'll get going.
Yeah, let's get going.
I gotta know, how is your general feelings about The Bride by Julie Garwood?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucking loved it. I was like a pig in slop in this book.
Okay, I went in with a open heart and a wary mind.
Okay.
So I went in with an open heart and a wary mind because I was like, this book was published in 1989.
Yeah.
And I had to before I even started reading, I sat myself down.
Yes, you did.
And I had a personal talk with myself.
And you said, Sabrina. Manage your expectations.
This book is going to have probably problems with consent.
Oh, absolutely.
Check. This book is going to have some sexist jokes.
Yes.
Check.
Most definitely. Necrophilic sexist jokes. That was not on my bingo card. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't start reading books that have necrophilic sex until Halloween bingos. So I'm 6 months ahead of time.
Absolutely. You've got this banked for all your challenges.
Yeah, right. I'm not rereading it. Although so I do see why Julie Garwood is a name.
Totally.
In romance though.
Totally. This thing was fucking riveting.
Did you read the foreword?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. Okay.
What
so
a
I
dumbass.
bought this book on ebook.
Okay.
And there's because every time I open a book, I hate that ebooks automatically open to chapter 1 or the prologue. And so I always open, click, go to the very beginning cover, and then I swipe through just to see if there's anything in there. Because I like reading the
dedications.
Yeah. And the foreword was really touching because she was talking essentially about how when she first started publishing, they were like, you can't be funny. You write historical romance. Things like that. And what prompted this, or not what prompted the foreword, but one of the things that she talks about in the foreword is how somebody asked her if you could live in one of the worlds of your books, which one? And so she went through a bunch, and then she was like, it's The Bride. It's The Bride. Because this was the first one that she wrote where she was like, you know what? I'm going
Fuck
to let
everything.
myself be funny.
Yes.
And I legitimately laughed
She
out
nailed it.
loud. So many.
She nailed it.
I laughed at things that I would never laugh at in a book published in 2023.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you have to come to a book where it is, you know? And like, as long as you do that, this book is great and you'll be a pig in slop. There's a really good chance.
It was.
I cannot with this book. I was so happy the entire time. So happy. Okay. So we've got The Bride by Oh, I lost you. Okay.
I'm here.
There we go. Hello.
I'm here.
Hello. I lost your window. I flailed. I Muppet flailed. And then I hit my mouse and then I couldn't see you anymore and I panicked.
It's okay.
So we've got The Bride by Julie Garwood. And it's like, it does everything I want an old school historical to do right from the fucking gate, including, but not limited to, a maniacal inner monologue about a murder.
Oh,
Like,
my God. What the actual not just a murder. This book opens with him burying his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because she apparently killed herself.
yeah, she did
And
die
there's,
by
like-
suicide. And
there's
it's like unconsecrated ground times now.
I literally wrote while I was reading, I was like, what? Because they were like, she can't be buried in the church because everyone's going to be like affected by her.
Because
the fact
it's
that she's
sin.
like going to hell and sinning. And I was like, what is this? The fucking banana in the fruit bowl making everybody else go bad? Like, what?
Honestly, that's a great way to put it. Wow. I would not have come up with that, but shit, Sabrina. Yeah, basically. I think that's right.
Like, you can't, like, you don't keep the bananas with the rest of the fruit because
No.
apparently they killed themselves. But also, like,
Yeah.
what? Like, oh God, clearly we don't have any understanding or like empathy for people who have any. But then, so like, not
No.
only do we have no empathy for people who are in a place where like that seems like their only option, but also that we
Right.
find out, JK, she didn't kill herself. Some fucking italicized monologue crazy fucker
Yeah.
smothered her with a plaid.
And that was after she got like pushed off a cliff, okay? This poor bitch, listen to me. Listen.
Oh.
She fucking gets married and she gets married right after she pops a baby out, we find out, okay? And like, that's rough.
And her husband's been only dead like 2 months.
Also that.
Like,
yeah.
and we
he
don't
did
even
die in
know
a
any
war.
of this yet. We find that out like 75% at this point. We just know
Yeah.
this bitch, as far as we know, she killed herself. Alec is the hero. Alec thinks that she killed herself. Everyone thinks that she killed herself. And then you have this italicized monologue of some person being like oh, literally, okay, I highlighted it. It's, I got away with murder. Oh, how I wish I could boast of my cunning. I cannot say a word, of course, and I dare not let my joy show in my gaze. Yeah. Literally, my note is, pardon?
Hey, girl.
Who the fuck?
What's going on there? Yeah, and like this poor thing, she gets pushed off a fucking cliff, and then she doesn't die for 2 days. She lays there with a broken back for 2 fucking days, and then she gets fucking
Girl.
smothered with a plaid.
We are going to talk about 11. Oh, so for clarification, listener,
Yes, please tell them the times.
we are not just going blast to the past in a romance novel written in 1989. This book is set, I'm sorry, like this book is set in 1100
Yep.
BC,
Yeah. No.
Scotland
AD.
/ England.
No, come on, that's not BC.
No, not BC. I meant CE for current era.
Yeah.
I literally
that's the
did
one.
this problem because I kept saying BCE, and my friend was like, I don't know that means what you think it means. I was like,
They pulled a Princess Bride on you? That's rough.
they really did.
That's savage.
I was like, I think you're right. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's CE. So it's 1100.
Listen, it's Highlander times and it's like pre-medieval times. I don't even know what times these are.
I had to keep reminding myself that
Yeah.
this is such an old-timey book. Like, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
kept to like reference, because I read a lot of historicals, and I
Totally.
kept having to remind myself, bitch, this is not the Victorian era.
No.
This is not the Edwardian era.
No, they
This is
barely
not
have
even-
chamber pots.
It's honestly shock. Can I just comment that every single time they were like, oh, yeah, we're drinking the water. I was like, can you do that?
Don't do that. You gotta drink the ale. It's the only one that's safe.
At one point, we'll get there, but like when Angus, like Jamie's like, you can't drink the wine, Angus. And he's like, give me the wine. And she's like, you have to have water. I'm like, bitch, no, that's probably going to hurt him worse than the alcohol.
Absolutely. Give him the whiskey.
Ma'am.
Everybody.
Let this man be drunk.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah. Okay. So listen, we open up. There is a selfish baron. We've got ourselves a selfish baron. Okay. He's got every daughter
awful.
on the planet. Yes. He's also awful. And like, I love the fact that you start the book thinking that he is like, you know, like an annoying guy, but like a really good guy. And then by the end of the book, you're like, oh my God, wow. He's like terrible on every level.
Did you get weird, creepy vibes?
Yes.
That he wanted to marry her at some point?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because when I was reading, I was like, sir, are you grooming this child?
Yeah. No, I'm positive he is. So, okay, listen. Backstory is that
I'm so sorry.
No worries. We're going to do this. It's going to be a winding road, but we'll get there and we'll laugh along the way, listener. Okay. So backstory. Her mom did marry this man when she was pregnant with the heroine whose name is Jamie.
Jamie.
Yes.
A man's name.
It's a man's name. I mean, and sorry, honestly, as an Outlander reader, I kept on being like, oh, you're talking about Jamie. That's the hero. No. And
I kept thinking this was a nod to Outlander. And then I was like, no, this came out.
Oh my God, Outlander didn't exist.
Outlander.
Holy shit. I mean, I was 2 years old when this book was published. So
I was not even a twinkle.
I knew it. You young buck. Wow. Wow. Can I call you a young buck? Is that a thing?
I'll accept that.
Okay.
I'll accept it. But no, like Outlander did not exist. Like when people talk about romance novels, they're like, Outlander is and I'm like, Outlander wasn't a thing.
No.
When this was written,
no.
Outlander also was not a twinkle in Diana
Gabaldon's eyes. No, totally.
Yep.
Yeah. Gaboodly bonds. So, okay, so her mom married this baron when she was pregnant with Jamie. And she named her Jamie because the dude's name is like Jameson or something. And so it was her way of being like, you accept daughter, please? Oh God, please be nice to daughter. And purportedly, he did. Everybody says, oh, he took her in. What a wonderful man. And like, he did the wow. And he calls her his favorite. He's like, my, full blood
baby.
Daughters. Yeah, my full blood daughters fucking blow. Mm-hmm. Like, they take after me. He doesn't say that, but I do.
They're not great.
They're not great.
Like, okay, we'll get there. But just if you are a full-blooded Jameson, I got problems with you.
There are red flags everywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Jesus. So he gets a letter from the king because this motherfucker didn't pay his taxes. And I don't care what times in England times you are, you gotta pay your taxes.
Well, not only that, like, what were you doing with the money? He's like, I can't, like, oh my God. He is a train wreck. He can't do shit. Like, Jamie is already taking care of everything on the estate. Literally everything. Yeah. She's helping with the sheeps. She's helping with the horses. She's sewing bitches up because apparently,
she's a healer.
She's basically performing surgery. Like, she is a physician in 1100 England.
Yeah, and she knows about like getting dirt out of wounds and stuff. Like, she's good too.
And so like she's like doing all this shit. She runs this bitch literally to the point where Jameson is like, I cannot let her go because my entire life, including the estate, including the people I take care of on quote unquote take care of on my estate, it's all going to fall to shit. And it's like, yeah, whose fault is that?
Absolutely.
Baron.
Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm gonna give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Okay, so there's one scene where she's talking to the, like, you know, the horse master, the
Beak?
stable boy, Beak.
I
mean,
am obsessed with Beak.
I'm so angry.
If I was Jamie, my best friend where I live now is
Yeah.
a 74-year-old woman.
Yes.
And I love her to pieces. We hang out regularly. She's my
Yes.
person. And I will say, me and Beak, he'd have been my bestie too. Beak would have been my bitch. Like,
Absolutely. Beak is our
we would be
Beak,
hitting the town.
He is the original ride or die, okay? That's Beak. And I was so mad that, spoiler alert, he doesn't go with her to the Highlands. I was like, why can't he leave with you? Why can't he go be a man who works at the new estate?
The conversation that they had. I almost cried.
I teared up. I was mowing my goddamn lawn and I teared up during this conversation. It's the sweetest, most pure thing. Sorry.
Okay,
So
we'll
Beak
get
is
there.
like, yeah, I'm so sorry. When Jamie does finally tell Beak about the stuff that we're going to tell you about in just a minute, so sorry, listener. Beak is like, the only reason he didn't pay his goddamn taxes is because it's the one thing Jamie doesn't do. That's why it didn't get done.
Fucking accurate.
Yeah. So, okay, so he has gotten a letter from his king, and his king is like, you done fucked up, and you're going to pay in ladies. That's what's going to happen. I'm sending Highlanders over to your house, and he gets to pick out of your daughters.
Two
Highlanders. That's a lot of Highlanders, Sabrina.
That is a 50% of daughters.
Yes, absolutely. He's not going to decimate your daughters.
Okay,
He's going to half-simate your daughters or whatever.
Listener, to be clear though,
Tell them.
so Baron is in the letter.
Yeah.
Baron, the letter says daughters, but the Baron's like, the king, is it King William?
Henry,
Henry, sure.
Yeah.
King Henry says that only the daughters from my first wife.
Only
Nah, bitch.
my blooded daughters. Those
But
ones.
not his. We have to. By the way, I literally highlighted this,
Tell
but
me everything.
not his quote. Long raven-colored hair, violet eyes that reminded her papa of springtime, and skin as flawless and pure as her heart. Daughter Jamie, not her.
Not her.
He's leaving that out. So, like, these Highlanders are about to come swoop up. As far as he's concerned, 2 of his 3 daughters, 66% of his daughters.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, the baby who is not actually his baby,
Yeah.
that he's been grooming since birth to take care of everything.
I wonder about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no way that it wasn't him grooming her to marry her at some point. Like,
Yeah.
there were so many points where he was talking about, he was like, what am I going to do without her? And like everything that people were saying, they're like, you'll never let her go. But I guess that's not true though, because what about Andrew? Okay. Andrew. We'll get there.
Andrew he's a fuckface who lives close enough that, and he said that he would move to his house. He would pull an Emma from Emma. The Pride and Prejudice Emma is what I'm saying. What's the fuck is her name?
Jane Austen?
The author of
Is that Jane Austen?
those books. That's the one. Yeah. He was going to pull a Jane Austen's Emma and move into the Baron's house so that he could keep his, anyway. So he tells the sisters, and the sisters are just
Losing
like
their
erupting
shit. The twins,
into
there's 2
noisy
twins,
sobs.
Agnes
Yes.
and Annie, or Alice. Agnes and Alice are like
Alice.
sobbing hysterical because they are dramatic and like they've been pampered their whole life. They don't know anything else. I can't even be mad at them for it.
Absolutely.
But like they're sobbing. Mary, the other sister, is absolutely losing her ding dong mind.
That's absolutely.
She's also like, so Jamie is described as a mischief maker. She's mischievous and she does all of these things. And Mary is like her second in command. It's her little sidekick, and they get up to all sorts of shit. Even though Jamie, may I repeat, the youngest of everybody. And she is
youngest
the
one.
mistress. Literally, Jamie is the true mistress of their home. This child, how old is Jamie?
Yeah.
Does it ever say?
We never find out how old Jamie is. I think she's at least like 19. My guess was 19.
There's no way that she's over 20.
No.
Mistress.
Yeah, I mean, there was a moment, especially in the first chapters, where I was like, this bitch is 16 years old. Like, I was like, this is a child. Let alone a child. She might be a fetus. We are not sure. But I will say that in pre-medieval Highlander times, that's a full-grown adult.
I mean, we're just lucky she's not 13. So,
Yeah.
like, it's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, Julie Garwood wouldn't do that to us. So, okay, so the guy's like, they're coming in a week, ? I believe. And so then she goes to Beak and she's like, Beak, have you heard the news? My sisters are gonna get handed off to some Highland savages, is what she says. And he's like, and she's like, those savages who wear dresses. And he's like, they're not dresses. I'm not gonna have this anymore. But he's like, oh, because the Baron's plan, sorry everyone, is to hide Jamie like a Cinderella when the slipper comes around to show everybody. And Beak is like, I'm not having that. Like, I will take their measure, and if they're good Highland Scots, then I'll tell them about the pick of the litter.
Because Beak is also Scot. He's from the Low Highlands.
Yeah, the Lowlands.
And of note, he has taught Jamie a lot. So we're going to give a little bit more background on Jamie. So Jamie is a badass little bitch, frankly.
Yes.
She hunts. She hunts for their dinner every night on top of sewing everybody up instead of on top of healing them. She rides through the southern meadow standing on the back of her paint mare, just galloping through the grasses and the meadow, standing on the back of her horse.
Standing up.
Yes.
She rides exclusively bareback.
Beak taught her Gaelic. She speaks Gaelic.
Yep. Because Beak has always thought of her as his daughter too. But he actually knows how to treat a daughter, and it includes love, not child labor. You know what I mean? Oh man, can I tell you a story that I think is actually cute when you look at it through the lens of time, maybe? Listen, doesn't matter. I'm telling you this story. So my mom, she used to think that a really funny joke before I could read and write was to be like, oh, my daughter's so smart in front of people / strangers. And she would go, watch this. Mel, how do you spell child? And I would say SLAVE.
Oh,
So
my. Oh, God.
Can you imagine a little toe-headed? I've got all the curls, little ringlets on my face.
Ooh, I am.
Anyway,
I
so
wish y'all could see my face. I don't even know how I'd respond if somebody did that and a small child did that in front. So today for reference, I was at a crawfish boil at work and it was delightful. Well, people's families came and there are all these small children around, peeling crawfish, so cute, living their best lives, being like, oh, that's spicy. Well, the thought of one of those children coming up to me and this experience happening, I honestly don't know what I'd do. I'd be like, huh.
Also, I'm so sorry, everyone. Valor did give me a virus. And so everything's fine, except for the fact that I do sometimes sound exactly like Jenny Nordback. And other times I just sound like, I don't know, like a maniacal telephone operator. I don't know. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. Back to this
book.
Okay. Back to this dysfunction and not my charming dysfunction.
My God. This, we have so much to go. We are literally on page 9, and they're I will say, just preparation. This book, 20% of the plot takes place in the first 50% of the book, and then 80% of the book takes place over the last half of the. It's it seems like a normal romance, and you're just oh yeah, beat, living life, and it's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and then you realize that the very first day goes from chapter 2 to like chapter 9.
And then chapter 10 to 17 is one fucking day? Okay, so we're going to get into this. We will comment on this, but this book gave me whiplash because I am somebody who really pays attention to timelines. Timelines are really important to me when I'm reading. And so I make note of like date. Anytime a date is mentioned, it's morning, it's afternoon, it's it's like all of these things. Or like this took 4 days or whatever. So at one point in this book, and I will comment on these, actually, instead of giving you all these spoilers, I'm just going to say I will comment on these timelines because whiplash. When I tell you, like, I would have hurt my neck if this was a human I was doing a double take at. Like, anyway.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I think maybe the whole book maybe is like a week and a half or 2 weeks, or it might have been 3 months.
Like one fucking week, Melody.
I know. That's what I think. But also how? You know what I mean?
They literally, I have it highlighted at one point because when I read this sentence, I was like, Julie fucking Garwood, what the actual fuck has happened in 6 hours?
I have to know. I'm sorry, listener, I'm breaking my own rules. Was it when she said she started 3 wars in the first week?
Not even.
Not even that?
No. It was when...
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
God, we will get there.
Okay.
So listen. So, Highlanders.
It's fine.
Jameson.
Yes, Highlanders. And Beak is like, I'm going to give her to a Highlander because I do think that he will treat her much better than this fuckface over here, who like actually treats her like a servant and has made her believe that that's love. When the hero points that out.
Yes, being useful.
That hit me right where I live, Sabrina. I'll tell you that much.
It's fine. It'll be coming up in therapy.
Oh,
don't worry about it. I will handle myself.
I know. So these fuckers arrive 3 days early. They're not expecting them. And so she's mistress of the house. She thinks that, like, you know, she should handle all the business. And they arrive and she's out riding with Mary. They're getting up to mischief. So they arrive. And Beak is like, hello. Oh, no. Hello. You're here early. Who's more powerful? He asks them. Oh, my God. These men are like 6'6".
The devil and the disciple, they are called.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Like, when they are described rolling up, like Beak was like the devil and the disciple. The devil is Alec Kincaid. Alec Kincaid is our hero. He is a big, hulking, just stud muffin.
He's a Highlander king.
Yes. And then Daniel, I can't think of his last name, but Daniel is the disciple. And he is also a big hottie.
Yeah.
Daniel had me swooning.
No, he's a stone cold hottie. He's a stud muffin. And like, Sabrina, when I tell you that I was like, surely the second book will be Mary and Daniel's book. Surely Julie Garwood would give that to me. It's like a whole other bitch. It's like I've never met her before. I don't know that we've met the hero in that book. I cannot confirm. It might be Colin.
Oh my God. Wait, does Mary and Daniel?
I think Mary and Daniel's story is here, period, the end. I could not. I scoured the internet. Listen, HBs, please let me know if you know better than me. If Julie Garwood wrote even a novella, if Julie Garwood wrote a scene of Mary and Daniel, I need it.
Dear Julie Garwood, this is a plea from Sabrina.
That's right.
I know that it's 24. Nope. That's not enough. 34 years old.
Yeah.
But I need a book.
I need it.
For Daniel and Mary.
Yeah.
This is a heartfelt plea.
Melody cosigns.
Don't listen to any more of this episode because I may say questionable things about your book.
No, but I want Mary to be redeemed. I want it.
Yeah, because she was an annoying little fuck.
Boy, yeah.
By the end of this book.
I mean, she had her moments of greatness, too.
I love Mary, But
Yeah.
also like, ma'am.
She didn't make it easy sometimes, you know?
No.
Yeah. So, okay. So Beak is like, which one of you two is more powerful? And Daniel's like, hi. I guess technically Alec is, but like, I'm also great. And I will be a laird someday, and I will have you step off.
Daniel's like offense. He's like, I am also impressive man.
Yeah.
I am also impressive Highlander.
I might be shorter than him, but it's only like an inch, okay? God,
Which, like, to
everybody.
be fair, they're both gargantuan. So, like,
Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm gonna give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
So then he's like, why are you asking me that, how powerful we are? And he's like, okay, so you're more powerful, Alec. Good to know. Did you murder your wife? And Alec is like,
do you hurt women?
I could squish you like a bug. Like, you need to watch yourself right now, sir, because it seems like you're doing an offense on me. He's like, I'm not. I'm building to something, I promise, Beak says.
And then there's a whole thing where, like, Beak has been sworn not to talk about Jamie, the youngest daughter. And so he's like, sir, may I tell you about the horses in this barn?
Yeah. Well, first of all, he says, I have a gift I can bestow upon you. And Alec is like, interesting. I love presents.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. And so he says, I know this gift is the best of all the gifts, and it is tucked away, very hard to find, but like totes the best gift. There's none better. And Alec is like, okay, I'm intrigued. And he's like, how about I show you horses? Because this Baron does treat his daughters exactly like horses. And Alec is like, I think I might be following you. I'm not sure. Please go on.
I don't think Alec was following at all at first. Alec was like, what is this old man smoking?
Absolutely. Daniel certainly wasn't. But like Alec.
No, that sweet cinnamon Labrador boy. He's like, oh, horses.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
okay.
talk about.
So he's like, see all these horses here? This group of stalls over here? These are the regular ass horses that are dumb and terrible. But the Baron likes to keep his prize filly around a corner and through woods and way over here. Please come look at this beautiful horse. And they're like, that is a stunning piece of horse flesh, they say. And he's like, the daughters are exactly like horses. Like, Beak is trying so hard and he doesn't know if he's succeeding or not. And it's so cute. So he's like, my gift to you is exactly like this horse. So he's like, okay, I think I'm picking up what you're throwing down. And then he hears the girls.
Mary and Jamie come pattering into the stable and they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And like Beak's
Well,
like,
and
oh,
Beak's
no,
like, get out,
get
out, Highlanders.
Get out of here. And he goes to like grab them. And this is when the girls are like, he's like, I hope that they're gone, because the girls are saying some shit
They're
about
going
the Scots. They're like,
off.
they're inferior. They wear dresses. They're stupid. They can't do shit. They like,
They're
all
brutes.
sorts of,
My favorite one, it comes back and it's
they
fantastic.
throw trees.
They throw trees at
Capers.
each other. I don't even know. I thought a caper was one of those tart little beans. I honestly don't even know
Those
what a
good
caper
on
is.
salmon.
That's the one. But they throw trees at each other, apparently. And Jamie's been winding her up. And so Jamie's been telling her a bunch of bullshit that, like, she does not have verified. And so Mary's like, do they have preferences? And Beak is like, I really don't know if that's, like, appropriate to talk to you about. Please read it, Sabrina. I know you have it.
This is Mary's quote.
Uh-huh.
Jamie told me the Scots take what they want when they want it. She also said they have special preferences. And what might those be? Beak asked. Strong horses, fat sheep, and soft women. Mary said, horses, sheep, and women? Yes, Beak. And in that order. Jamie says they'd rather sleep next to their horses than their women. Well, is it true? Do the women come last?
And Beak like just can't handle it. And he's just like, come on, everybody. Like, please stop it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then Jamie finally like relents and she's like, I was just winding you up. Like, Mary, you know, come on, let's go do blah-de-blee. Oh, the other thing Beak said to them is like, oh, my laird, do you like blue eyes? And he's like, a lot of bitches in the Highlands have blue eyes. He says lasses, okay, but I'm updating it for current times. And Beak is like, well, there's blue, and then there's blue. And they have no idea what that means, but apparently Alec has been lurking. And so he comes in and he's like, is that your gift? Is that what you were talking about? That one right there with those blue eyes that are blue?
And Beak's like, yes, will you be taking her, please?
Yeah,
please?
Will you take her away from
And
this
then
harsh land?
Swoon, because Alex stares Beak dead in the face and he's like, I, Beak, I'll be taking her with me.
I'll be taking her. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Did I give you intellectual pants feelings?
What was the accent? Like that was... Oh, okay. All right, give me a second.
I feel very accomplished right now. Yay.
I was so not, I literally have goosebumps. I was not expecting that. You were like, I'm not even gonna do it. I will ruin it. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, just throwing out, y'all, buy any book that Melody narrates, because like... All right, moving on.
All right. Whew. So the Highlanders go into the Great Hall.
Again, 3 days early.
Yes. And Jamie is like supposed to be there, but then she has to like patch 2 people up and maybe birth a baby for somebody else. And then she finally goes to the Great Hall. And boy, she's got her pooch with her. All right. This big old, I know this was only a throwaway, but I'm sorry it was important to me, Melody. This giant, like, Great Dane of a dog is just like brum, brum, brum on the side of her, and it made me so happy.
Like,
anyway,
she has a horse, and she has a horse.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
and then she gets her another horse. Like a stallion kind.
She sure does. The filly gets a horse, too. There's 2 happy ever afters in this book.
That's right. Absolutely. So she goes in and she's like, is Highlander man's. And her sisters are lined up in a row, she says, like criminals. Sobbing their brains out. The twins are, Mary is tenuously keeping it together. Mary is walking a tightrope right now.
That is literally like, this is not any different from any other point in the book where Mary is involved. Mary lives on a tightrope.
Yes.
Like, she would have benefited from some form of anti-anxiety, probably.
Absolutely. Yeah. So she's like, I am mistress of the house, and so I do need to pull it the fuck together because my dad is just, he's just pouring gallons of wine into his mouth. My sisters are wailing on the side. My dog is growling at these men. And she's just like, hello, I'm here to welcome you to my humble home. And they're like, oh, that's nice of you. Like, and Daniel's doing a charm on her.
And Alex is doing like a full-on like lusty, I'ma stick it in that look. Like up and down. She's like, it suddenly dawned on her that Lord Alec, sorry, well, it says Lord Alec, but Laird Alec wasn't looking at her the way a true lord would look at a gentle lady of breeding.
Oh, of course not.
He was straight up like,
I'm gonna tap that.
I'm gonna stick it in that, and it's gonna be good.
I'm gonna dip my wick. I think you say in Highlander medieval times.
Yeah, they had wicks.
It's candle metaphors. You know what I mean? It's all candle metaphors at that time.
Yeah, God, just light it up.
That's what I learned from Shakespeare in Love. Anyway, so she's like, hello, I guess you're here to pick up my sister. I'm sorry we're like not ready, but you're 3 days early. And they're like, yep, we are. And we're still mountains and we're still going to take 2 of you. So, get ready.
We gonna be mountain.
Yeah. And so the dad like pours them wine and she keeps on trying to like give him back as good as she's getting. And so he
This
gives her that lusty look.
begins the banter in this
Yeah.
book. The sass in this book
Yeah.
this is one of the sassiest back and forth books, and it never stops.
Never. I love
Until the very end.
Yeah.
Like it was constant. It was like they were constantly verbally whipping each other.
It was
like they were like
electric.
just boom, boom, boom. And they were all sharp.
Oh, yeah.
jabs.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. So he gives her this lusty look and she's like, all right, I'm scared to pieces, but I'm not going to show him that. And so she tries to like give him a lusty look. She's like, I'll show you an appraising look. And she tries to do it. And I'm sorry, Sabrina, he does raise one eyebrow in response to that.
Sexy.
And I was like, that shouldn't work so hard, but wow, it did.
It did. It's so crazy because actually their entire vibe together, the way that they
Mhm.
interacted with each other, I would find hard to swallow in a like the level
In a contemporary?
at which, the level of vitriol that they have towards each other. I struggle
Yeah.
with in a contemporary. This 1989 1100
Oh.
medieval Highlander book,
Oh.
it was like no.
Oh, it was incredible.
I ate this shit with a spoon.
I mean, and I think two things factored into that, not like in addition to the 1989 1100ness of it all. One is that this is a head hopping book from paragraph to paragraph. It's all over the place. It's in everybody's heads. I was surprised we didn't get into the Great Dane's head on the way into the Great Hall.
It was hard to follow sometimes. Like, I mean, before I realized that was what was happening, because it doesn't start happening until now.
Yep.
Because we don't get into the sisters' heads, but like we've been in.
It was in Beak's head for a minute,
Jamie
but
and
it rarely
Beak's
went
head.
anywhere else when it was in
But then
Beak's head.
this started, and it was like 2 paragraphs of Alec, 2 paragraphs of Jamie, 1 paragraph of Alec, half a paragraph of Jamie, 1 paragraph of Daniel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Who am I listening to? Like, I've never had to jump back and reread a paragraph so many times in my life just to like figure out who's the he here.
Absolutely.
Who's
yeah.
the she here?
And like, did Sybil write this? Am I Sybil? Because you're just trying to get all the personalities together. So anyway, he fucking loves it. He's like, I can tell she's scared, but I love the fact that she's just like muscling it down and brazening it out, basically. And this whole time, he's been like, yeah, so we're going to choose our brides and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you already chose your bride out of my sisters? And he's like, oh, I have chosen my bride. And she goes, well, I'm certain it was a very hard choice. And he's like, no, super easy choice. Easiest choice of my life. And she's like, how dare you, sir? My sisters are all hot and great, and like you can't tell it now because they are snotting everywhere, but they are catches. And like maybe you should go back to the Highlands for a month and then come back and like, you know, after you've mulled this life-changing decision.
And he's like,
In his brain, he's like, I'm sorry, a woman has never been a life-changing anything to me in any universe. Like, he's always talking about how
Why?
insignificant women and wives are to
Why?
him.
did I love it?
I know. I want it to be insignificant to him, Sabrina.
I wanted to be your inferior English wife.
Oh. I want you to kiss every part of my inferior body.
Yeah.
Alec.
Oh. I have so many comments about that entire thing. But agree.
Oh shit, is this a three-parter at this point?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's me too. So anyway, he's like, she still hasn't gotten it yet. Like it kerplunked in her brain that like, I didn't choose from the sisters. I'm taking her home. So Daniel's like, Mary, come on over here, girl. Drink out of my goblet.
Surely you've heard our list of wants, Mary.
This was incredible. He pulls out because they heard all of it. And so he pulls out, I've got a strong horse, Mary. Oh, there are so many fat sheep up in my hills. But the one thing I have just been yearning for
But
is
a soft, willing woman. lass. Like, I'm such a slut for the term lass.
Yep.
And he said that, and he's like petting
He does
her
a
cheek
pet
with the
on her,
back of his hand.
and she's mesmerized.
She
Okay?
is, until she's like, I'm not soft. She like
Yeah.
shakes herself out of it. She's
She
like,
says, "I'm not willing.
not I.
I am neither soft nor willing." She says,
Daniel's like,
"Yeah,
yes, you are.
yeah." He does a brrr that she just did, and then he says, "Go change your gown. I really like gold, especially on you. But like, if you don't have gold, put on white for me, will you? It'll really please me. I know you want to please me, Mary." Daniel.
And then, can I say,
please,
because we're about to get Alex, one of my most favorite things in a book is when,
Yes.
and this is very much an Arrested Development style thing,
Ooh.
where they're like, and this is how things are happening. And then
Yes.
like it skips to the next chapter and it's like, it did not happen
It
that
did not-
way at all.
Reader, it did not happen that way.
And that happens so many times in this book,
I love
over
it.
and over and over.
I love it.
Because this is when we find out, because Jamie still hasn't caught on to what's going down.
No.
She hasn't picked it up. And then Alec is like, you're mine.
No, he says, "Jamie, you also go change your dress. I like
I
white."
like white.
And she's like, and she does like a burp, burp, burp. Like it's a full record scratch.
She's like, it will be a frigid day in heaven before I marry you, my lord. A frigid day indeed. Exactly 1 hour later, Lady Jameson was wed to Alec Kincaid. And then in the same pair, we get a double whammy.
We get a double
because
whammy.
he's like, I like white. And so it ends with her being like, exactly 1 hour later, blah, 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 blah. And then literally next page, she wore black to her wedding.
So good. And meanwhile, he loves it. He's licking it off the floor. He loves it so much. And like, it's hilarious to me because he tries throughout the whole book to be like, "You will listen to me, lass." And like, you know, this is the way we do it in the Highlands, basically.
And she's like, the way you do it can get fucked.
Yeah, it can go kick rocks. And like, he tries to deny it, but that's one of the reasons he likes her so much is because she does push back on him. And it's a sexy.
God,
It's a sexy.
I love a fiery, feisty heroine, and I
know.
love a gruff outside, cinnamon roll inside.
Because I don't give a shit what Alec thinks.
Nah.
Alec is a cinnamon roll.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
how dare you offend me and insult me by saying that I'm compassionate and kind.
Yeah.
And like, how dare you?
I am going to hold this baby, though. And I am going to make sure you get all of your rest.
My God. We haven't even gotten to the whiplash of scene to scene developments in this plot yet.
Honestly. Okay. So she gets married, everybody. And then like during the marriage, Mary treats the will you take this man as a legitimate question, which I thought was very charming.
I did too. Because she's like, 'tis the truth, I'd rather not, Father.
I'd really rather not, though. And like she pauses to think about it, and the priest, like all of his sphincters are clenched. The priest does not know how to handle these Highlanders.
Because, like, what if this big fucking gargantuan Highlander, like, whoops his butt?
Yeah,
'cause
he can't
doesn't
take
marry-
They're not gonna. Well, what did she call him? The condolences? No, the indulgences, or like whatever the punishments are in Catholic
the shillings,
times.
the indulgences, like for every lie, any sin, it's an indulgence. Yeah, and she pays a shilling to the priest.
Yes, yeah, but before that, like, is it a litany? I don't know. There are like punishments that he'll dole out, including but not limiting to making one of the girls cut her hair because she fell asleep during one of his boring ass sermons. And so he's like, I can't give one of these guys the soliloquy I normally give the girls because like they'll just stomp me into the ground like the ant I am. Like he knows his place.
Also, like, Highlanders apparently don't deal in shillings. They don't have, like, they're not going to give you penance. They don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, God, thank
Father,
you.
They don't give a shit.
No.
I dare you to tell them to pay you a shilling. I
would be
dare you to
incredible.
tell them they have to cut their hair.
Yeah.
Because there will be no more father.
No.
You're going to have to like hit up the bishop and be like, we need a new priest in town.
Yeah.
Because ours is deaded.
Yeah. And like the father knows it. So finally Mary's like, okay, fine, I guess. Like I thought, I guess it's not a request or, whatever. And then she tries to pull roughly the same thing at some point, but he keeps on grabbing the nape of her neck. And like it reads, I'm sorry, everyone. It reads as though he's like gonna strangle her or whatever. But like, I'm sorry, it was a sex touch.
I'm fascinated.
That was a sex touch.
I guess I'm just a horny asshole because I was like, yes, strangulate my nape.
No, because he grabs the nape of her neck, and like, there's nothing more primal than like
Grab me
that.
by my scruff, Alec Kincaid.
Honestly.
I want to be scruffed.
Scruff me. Yes.
Oh, he will. He will.
Oh my God.
So-
And so she's like, yeah, I guess I will because this is hot but scary too. like everybody knows
it's
the
okay.
evolutionary, reason that you scruff someone.
Not everybody is a scared, horny person, but you know what, Jamie? You're in good company.
That's
it's
right.
fine.
Yeah. We see you, girl. So then as they're leaving, like the dad is just like waterworks everywhere. And that's meant to be like he's a weakling or whatever. And like, that's not the reason he sucks. Okay. The reason he sucks is that he is turning one of the most traumatic days in his daughter's lives about him. And like, that
Who's
sucks.
gonna cook my dinner every night?
That's what he
Who's
says.
gonna hunt my food? Who's gonna bring me wine and make the fire?
Yeah.
I'm just and Alec has he does not get, he's like, I had no feelings about Baron Jameson. And then he started sobbing. And not only is he sobbing, which I have problems with, which toxic masculinity, but
yes,
he is sobbing because he has essentially enslaved his youngest daughter and is using the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And treating her poorly and terribly. And guess
that
what?
was his issue. When Baron Jameson was like, no, you can't have the tiny one. She does all of this and she shines my boots and blah, blah, blah. And Alex, like, had he said, like, I love her and I want to keep her around and like, she's my favorite special one, that would have made a little bit more sense. It wouldn't have worked, but I could respect that. But this bullshit, absolutely not. So, but one of my favorite lines in this book is that he's sobbing and she can tell that Alec is like being a little bit surly about it. And she looks over and like as if to explain his behavior. And she's like, he loves us so much. We're all very close to our father. And Alec thinks to himself, oh, wow, her loyalty really shows like her character. And the fact that she's loyal to this family basically makes her a saint. So
like,
it's great.
So this is something that comes up later, but I'm going to comment on it now because it's not something that's plot specific.
Yeah.
So at one point later in the book, obviously this is not a spoiler, she ends up moving to Scotland, blah, blah, blah. She goes with him. But she has all of her stuff delivered. And one of those things is a rocking chair.
Yeah.
And at one point, there used to be a fourth sister. I don't remember her name, but she died when Jamie was like 7. But when this rocking chair that is so important to her because she has so many fond memories of her
and it was her
father
mom's.
rocking and it was her mom's. Yep. The fond memories are of Baron Fuckhead.
Yeah.
Rocking with 2 daughters on each leg. But guess what? Jamie's not one of those daughters.
She's the 5th one.
She was standing to the side, waiting to take orders. And when I read that, I had to put the book down when I read that.
Oh.
I was like, I'm going to travel to fictional 1103 Scotland.
I'm gonna box someone's ears.
And I'm going to throw Baron Jameson off the cliff.
I'll throw a tree at him.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Burn that bitch.
No, it's incredible. And Jamie and Alec is like, she doesn't even see that is fucked. Like, he's like, well, where, he keeps on being like, where did you sit? And she keeps on being like, well, it's not important. He's like, no, I feel like it is. And then he finds out that she was just standing there behind them.
There's like, this is, so as many problematic aspects as there are in this book, this was such a good look at a character. Because the character, not so much like character arcs, because they're basically, there was not a huge amount of character growth, but there is a lot of character development in the sense that these are fully fleshed out people.
Yeah.
These are fully fleshed out characters. And like, Jamie is such a good example of somebody who has just, because she has always been in said situation and she has never seen anything different.
The fishbowl.
Yeah. Like, this is just how life is. This isn't so bad.
Yeah.
And
we'll talk about that when they get highwaymanned. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So anyway, married.
They're over. It's over now.
Yeah. So marriage has happened, and she thinks though, because based on something that Alec has said, she thinks that it's going to be a marriage of convenience, and Alec's going to fuck off back to Scotland, and she and her sister's gonna, and she's like, oh, how silly I was.
Oh my gosh.
This is a marriage in name only.
I was worried for nothing.
Oh, are you staying for dinner? And he's like, no, I'm not. And she was like, oh, okay, well, we'll get your, like, we'll blah blah blah. And he's
Bye.
like, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
And
he's
she's
like, go get your stuff.
what? And she's like, we're leaving within the hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I will not sleep. This is important. I will not sleep another night on English soil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get your shit.
They gotta get to Scotland. So Mary and Daniel like get on horses and they leave earlier, and like the other two are gonna catch up with them. And Alec like sees Beak get her on her horse and everything. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck off then. And he just like starts clopping away.
He goes. He's like, I'm going to Scotland.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Truly. And she's like, he didn't even wait for me. Like, oh my God. And so then she gets to have a really nice long conversation with Beak, because he tells her like, you know, part of the reason,
father of her heart.
I'm honestly, he says like, I told him that you like sewing in church and that you don't know how to do anything else. And she's like, Beak, why would you say anything like that about me?
And then Beak's like, I also told him that you're a virgin and you've never done squat.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That you're truly like Jamie Fraser and you think you can only do it from behind like horses. Like that's where this Jamie's at too. Okay? But no, Beak says that he told him about sewing in church and like all the gentle womanly things because he wants her to have a leg up on Alec and like get his measure before, and like, you know, he won't expect a lot from her, and so she can divulge whatever she wants when she wants to.
Man, Beak owes the priest like 17 penances for all of the lies that he told Alec.
I love it. And like, my favorite part about Beak is that he is not sorry. Oh, it's the best. Not sorry.
Not at all.
And then he tells her, oh, wait.
It's best not to grab a wild dog by his tail unless you want the consequences, I always say. And she's like, you've never said that before. And he's like, that. Always meant to. And I was like, I love you, Beak. I love everything about you.
I'm so sad that he didn't go with them. Because we'll get to it. But so then he tells her, I did not tell Alec that you can speak Gaelic. And she's like, good. I'm not going to tell him either. That was my plan. Excellent. So then he's like, okay, you got to go. Like, you stop fucking with him. You have to go. And she's like, Beak, I have to say something and I will not be rushed. My heart. I will not be rushed was one of the sweetest things I've ever heard in my life. Because the next words out of her mouth were, I love you. I've never told you this, but I love you with all of my heart. And you were the best father to me. And then he says, like, it's so sweet. And he says, I've always loved you just like you're my own.
And she says, promise me you won't forget me.
Oh my God. And then as she's clopping away too, it goes into Beak's head in the meanest way, Julie Garwood, you mean lady. And it says, Beak knew that he would never see his baby again.
God.
It's so mean. It's so sweet. It's so mean.
I was like, oh my God, we're not even 20% into this book, and I've already like been deaded and resurrected multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where we're going to stop for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the next part of this historical delight, a road trip. Heaving Bosoms is produced by us, Melody Carlisle and Sabrina Bradley. Editing is done by me, Melody Carlisle. Our theme music is by the incredible singer-songwriter Brittany Fonts, and our art is by the ultra-talented author Kate Pryor. If you like our show, remember to follow us on your favorite podcast app, rate us 5 stars, and leave a review. That one small action is a huge way to help the show. If you want to get in touch with us for advertising inquiries or anything else, you can email us at heavingbosomspodcast@gmail.com. If you want more of us, visit patreon.com/heavingbosomspodcast. You can also find us on Instagram at Heaving Bosoms, on TikTok at Heaving_Bosoms, and in our Facebook group, the Heaving Bosoms Geriatric Friendship Cult. See you tomorrow.